remember that Charlie Parker was the one who invented the sheets of music, kind of like what John Coltrane was known for later on in life. Playing Bye Bye Birdland or Starlight by Starlight, Charlie Parker, he said it was incredible every time Charlie Parker would just fly, take off with those riffs and those arpeggios. He would just get chills up and down his spine. He's a drummer, and he said it was just fascinating to be on the same bandstand with this incredible genius of a personality. It's this kind of feeling that, again, one doesn't get in books, but one does get from talking with someone, which we also try to infuse into the production. But the vast majority of the information we got, aside from talking, going down to the Village Vanguard and talking with Elvin Jones, catching McCoy Tyner at Jonathan Swift's, which is no longer an establishment here in Boston, and sitting down and talking with him, talking with McCoy Tyner's wife over the phone for several hours about John Coltrane and Charlie Parker and all of the personalities that she was able to meet before they passed. Whereas information that we couldn't get, talking about Naima with his wife also, you know, was an interesting experience. It's this kind of thing, talking with Marie Baraka about John Coltrane, about jazz in general, the progression of jazz, where it's going, the best format for this kind of production, things that were discussions and the experiences that were invaluable in writing this kind of production, in writing this kind of play. This is the kind of research that we did. The research wasn't all formal, it wasn't all in the books. It was in the streets, it was in the books, it was over the telephone, it was watching films and videotapes and clips of these great jazz personalities. It was listening to their music. It was buying the Smithsonian collection and listening to it several times. To hear jazz as it was way back 1900s, early 1900s. It was listening to jazz. It was listening to jazz way back in the early 1900s, and New Orleans, Kansas City, Chicago, New York, LA, listening to the different influences, listening to the personalities who in any way, shape, or form had anything to do with the development of jazz. It was an all-encompassing kind of research that wasn't solely focused on the books. It was talking with my own music teachers about what they knew about the jazz. I was listening to their albums, hearing what they had to say. The funny thing about it was everyone had a story. Everyone had a story that was applicable to what we tried to do here. And we hope that you hear all of these stories in this tape.
All right, good. I got a couple of daughters showing up in about a half hour, I think.
Okay.
So I'm not going to have time to get these done.
Okay. Well, I can just kind of pick them up.
How about if I have them for you Monday?
Okay.
Okay.
I give you half now and give you the other half on Monday.
Oh, okay, that'd be fine. Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. You can give it all to me on Monday, or do whatever you want to do. I'm not fussing. And I'll put together out of this a small clip on the front of it, so you intro. Okay.
Good. How much is the total on that again? Because we got this one too.
Let's do it this way. Are you gonna want 2 more? Okay. I gotta do some business. Okay. I don't like to do it, but so let me do it. If you get 5 of them, all right, and give them to you at 15 apiece. Okay. If you get 3 or 4 of them, then I can only give them to you at 20. It's one that they told me I have to do, or they're gonna kill me. Okay? I got people giving me money to keep me alive, so they're telling me I gotta do this. Okay. So at 5 I can drop 15. So if you want the next one, okay, which will be, you got 1 and there's 3 there. So if I do a 4th one, With the first one, that's 5 of them.
Okay.
Okay? And that makes it, whatever 5 times 15 is.
75?
$75, yeah. And you already gave me 20. Okay?
Okay. Oh, alright.
And then I'll do another 5 for me.
Okay.
Okay? Perhaps with the intro, and leaving out the rest of it, okay? That I want to put down in Sandy's. Okay? Out of which, if I sell them, say I'm going to sell them for $30, out of which you get $15 a piece for them.
Alright.
Okay? The artist gets half of it, which you then can then split up with your band, whatever you want to do. Okay? So that's what I would like to do. Okay? That's also part of the business. And that'll go in with Jack's tape and a couple other tapes that I got put together right now. I get the money to make the copies, afford to be able to have the tape to make the copies. See? So that's going in, and next month I'll have them in the stores. Okay? So if I can do that, I'll do that too. Okay?
So I'm going to give you 40 now.
Okay.
And I'll give you 25. Whoops, 35 when I see you.
Okay.
Monday.
No, you already gave me 20.
Oh, so that's 60. So
Yeah,
15
so you give me 15 on Monday.
Okay.
Is that all right?
Great.
Okay.
That's good.
And that's the same deal as Jack's getting.
Great.
He wants them to do the same thing with. And then it goes.
Good.
There were some questions I had, though. Can you sit here for a little bit more? There were some questions I had on your education. You went to 2 different universities.
Yeah.
One Stanford, the other college.
Right.
Not Harvard University.
Harvard College.
Where's Harvard College?
In Cambridge.
Not the big one down here.
It's the big one here, yeah.
That's a college.
Yeah.
It's not a university.
Well, okay.
It's just a point that
Okay.
it caught me. I said, "Where's Harvard College?"
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, I went to Harvard College in Cambridge, as you probably know.
That's right. You can talk to me. This is different.
Oh, okay.
Okay. This is my information that I may want to use someday. We'll make you a politician.
The college is just the four-year university institution. The university includes all the graduate schools.
Okay. That would explain that. I didn't understand that.
Okay. Yeah.
I didn't know why I didn't. I've lived here long enough. Stanford. You went to.
Yeah.
You went to Harvard for 1 year, 2 years?
4 years.
You graduated from Harvard.
Yeah.
And then you went to Stanford for graduate.
Yeah.
And came out as a
broadcast manager.
broadcast manager. Wow. Wow. So you play with these things all the time then at some point.
Yeah. I used to teach this class.
Yeah. That's interesting. That's interesting. Maybe I should just have you teach me some shit. And then, and why are you not taking this directly to the broadcast industry then?
Like an HBO.
Yeah, well, no. I'm talking on you work for cable companies.
Right.
Okay? My assumption at cable companies is I got 24 hours to fill every day of the year. I've never, see, I try to get on cable a lot. They will not put me on cable right now. Okay? No matter what I do. Okay? I walk in with this tape I got right here, and they won't even talk to me. Why is that? And if you were in management, if I walked in with a half-inch videotape, why couldn't you play it?
Who do you talk to? Do you talk to programming?
Oh, you walk in the front desk and tell them to send you to the proper department.
Okay.
And then you talk to people. Sonorail Cable is just like a 2-man operation, 3-man operation. You know, they run classes. I try to get it put through with other people.
Public access and all that.
Yeah, don't want to talk to me at all.
Public access.
And I don't understand why that